Aswand, Cruickshank, one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork you will not get anywhere else. It was another day 2 of another rough one. I am actually telling you, I might consider seeing that. We got race season coming up. I am considering kind of just shutting the whole thing. I got my marathon training package back from the Palm Beach Road Runners, and we're getting ready to get them. Recording this, by the way, August 28th, 2024. So race season starting to happen. We got a 16-week plan to get ready for the marathon in Palm Beach, where I plan on registering for that one. And I am considering shutting it down for the next 4 days just to get ready for that, because rough days. It was a rough one, man. I'm here at the speed workout, and it could be a little bit of the didn't have too much. Didn't have a lot of meals yesterday, so that could be a little bit of the problem. Some sleep deprivation. You know, the speed workouts are always humbling, but I am considering, shutting it down for the next couple of days just to get myself ready for the next 4 months. All right. So as far as today's Move Swiftly thought, again, understanding the importance of teamwork, understanding, how valuable it is to have a coach, to have people that really are going to ride with you on the days that you don't have, the days that you just not you, not yourself. And I was blessed enough to have a coach like that when I played high school football. And for those of you who are maybe new to this channel, understand this is not me just kind of reliving the past. It's my alma mater is coming to Miami to play a team named Columbus. And I live in South Florida, so I'll be I'm excited to see my alma mater play this Friday night in a game in where I currently reside. So it's going to be, I've been traveling through memory lane in terms of my high school football playing experience, and all week it's been like that. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, it's not me reliving the past or anything like that. It's just certain things going on, current events going on in my life that has me thinking this way and thinking a lot about a lot of the lessons that I got from high school. So it was first meeting Coach Bob Malloy, a man who had retired with the most wins of any high school football coach in the state of Maryland. That's over 400 wins. I understand typical season goes for 12 games, so to get over 400 wins is a lot of motherfucking wins. All right, it's a lot of years of coaching, and it wasn't like he went undefeated every single year. So that's a long time, and been around doing it for a very, very long time. And I've been on record saying, not only me but multiple people have been on record saying, you don't get a second chance at a first impression, right? So first impression of Coach Bob Malloy was when it was believe it was a seminar, or registering. There was like the incoming freshmen were coming to register at good counsel to enroll and do all that logistical stuff, and all the people who are going to be playing under the football team, which was a lot when it comes to good counsel, because he actually went out and recruited a lot of youth programs and spoke to dads and was on phones kissing babies, the whole nine. Was actually out there selling it, baby. So he got a group like hundreds. It was at least a couple hundred people in the auditorium, and they were we were all there getting all the logistical things, getting ready for football and what we need to be doing, where we need to be by August 1st, everything that needed to be done, your physicals, all that logistical paperwork and stuff like that. But then he got real serious as he started to talk about the program a little bit, right? So the first thing that caught my attention, actually inspired a conversation between myself and my father, was he goes, look, a lot of you guys may be coming from a program where you got to play a certain amount of minutes, so you have A group, B group, C group, and everyone has to get a certain amount of time, all that kind of stuff. And the room got really quiet, got really cold. He goes, this ain't like that. All right, you don't have to play. All right, and he looked at me. He looked not at just me, but looked at the entire room, and just said, a lot of you guys need to hear that. All right, understanding that it ain't gonna be just everybody has to get a certain amount of playing time, anything like that. It's gonna be, you have to be good enough to get on this field. And the room got real quiet, and I remember actually the next morning my father pointing that part out of his speech, and he said, hey, you hear what Coach say? You hear what the coach say? He said, you don't have to get on the field. And I looked at my dad that morning. I'm like, that ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna be on the field. You better believe that. You better believe that. Then he goes, all right, so it inspired a great moment between me and my father. Second thing that he did was when he started running down our scrimmage schedule. And this is really where I want to get you, because I have the thumbnail on this says we ain't ducking anyone, right? So he runs down our scrimmage schedule, and as he's reading off the names of the teams that we are going to scrimmage, he starts to look, he gets real serious, and everyone had a sheet of the paper that listed all the teams that were scrimmaging, and he looked at the list as everyone in the entire cafeteria was looking at the list, and he goes, as you can see from that schedule, we ain't ducking anyone. All right, and he starts naming off top team in Virginia, top team in DC, top team in Baltimore, top team wherever. He goes, go tell your commissioners, tell your friends, tell everyone that we ain't ducking anyone. We're not scared to scrimmage anybody in this entire country. That right there set the tone for what good counsel football is today. It was at that moment where he said, we ain't ducking anyone, and that was the first impression I had of this man. He maintained that mentality. He was like, I said it all the time, he wasn't the best play caller per se. I think the play calling and the technology of the game outgrew him a little bit, but he was maintained that mentality in terms of we ain't ducking anyone. And that's the mindset that you leave good counsel football with, or WCAC, or any coach, or any coach that really puts their heart into coaching these young men up. That's the mentality that these young men are going to leave with, all right? All that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, �make-your-move.com. That's �MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand, Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.